One of the parts of the raw diet that nearly everyone gets wrong is the organ meats. Well, today I want to fix that because organs are one of the most important parts of the raw diet, and getting them wrong could set your dog up for nutrient deficiencies and unhappy organs. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. Now, a lot of people think that an organ meat is limited to secreting organs. Now, this isn't true, and it will limit the nutritional potential of your dog's raw diet. Technically, muscle is an organ, bone is an organ, even blood is an organ. So it's not a good idea to assume that if something doesn't excrete, that it's not an organ. So for now, let's just forget about whether organs secrete or not. Okay, now right here, these are the approximate percentages by weight of each organ in an average animal that your dog would eat. Muscle is an organ, and it accounts for about half of the weight of the animal. The skin is another organ and would be about 16% of the animal. Bone would account for about 12%, the intestines about 10%, and then you'd find more of what we traditionally think of when we think about organ meats: liver, lungs, heart, kidney, spleen, etc. Now, individually, these smaller organs are all less than about 1 to 3% by weight, but together, these little organs would make up about 1/4 of the animal if you don't count the skin, bones, and meat. So most animals are about 20 to 25% organ meat by weight. This is what Mother Nature made for your dog to eat. So why is it a problem that most of us feed just 5 to 10% organ meat? Well, first, organs are Mother Nature's multivitamins. Pretty much across the board, the organs are much more nutrient dense than muscle meat is. Now, liver is richer in most nutrients than most other organs, so it definitely needs to be in your dog's diet. But I also want you to see that liver from beef and chicken are different, as is heart. In fact, each organ is unique, and the same organs from different animals are unique too. So that means two things. First, you should feed a wide range of organ meats because they all carry different amounts of nutrients. And second, you shouldn't limit your organ meats to just one animal. For example, if you feed only liver from beef, then your dog could get too much copper in his diet. And if you only feed beef heart, then you might be missing folate. But I want to give you one more really important reason to feed as many organ meats as you can, and not just liver and heart. Now, here's a nutritional composition of brain, and you can see that it contains a good amount of an important omega-3 fat called DHA, almost as much as fish does. It also contains a ton of folate. Now, both DHA and folate have two important jobs, and that is building healthy nervous tissue and brain tissue. So it's no surprise that the brain contains a lot of folate and DHA because it needs these nutrients to work well. Here's another example. If your dog has a poorly functioning pancreas, then it won't produce all of the enzymes he needs, but a healthy pancreas will have a ton of enzymes, and your vet will probably tell you to feed pancreas if your dog has a pancreas issue. If your dog has joint pain, you probably give him chondroitin or hyaluronic acid, and both are found in healthy joints. So, every organ doesn't just contain a super serving of vitamins and minerals. It also contains important nutrients to keep your dog's corresponding organ healthy. And if you're not feeding your dog all of these little small organs, then he's missing out because he might not get the nutrients that he needs to keep his organs healthy. Think about the organs as insurance policies. They keep your dog's organs fed and healthy. But why would you only insure the liver and maybe one other organ? It's your job as a raw feeder to find as many different organs as you can and get them into your dog's diet. Your dog needs healthy organs to live well, and this is the best insurance policy that money can buy. Okay, so let's quickly summarize. Liver is probably the most nutritious organ you can feed your dog, and it definitely belongs in his diet. Pound for pound, liver outperforms most organs when it comes to vitamin and mineral content. So 5 to 10% of your dog's diet can and should be liver, but don't stop there. There are a whole lot of other organs that you can and should pursue, like heart, lung, spleen, kidney, brain, eyes, pancreas, and more. Individually, they should only be about 1% of your dog's diet, but the more you find, the higher the percentage of organ meats should be. So if you go to your local slaughterhouse and you can find, let's say, 6 of these organs, like heart and kidney, then add them each as 1% above and beyond your 5 to 10% liver. And if you can't get them from the slaughterhouse, buy them as freeze-dried treats, or you can buy freeze-dried organ supplements. Seek out as many organs as you can find and make them a regular part of your dog's raw diet. It will be more complete, more nutritious, and it will do a great job of ensuring all of his organs against disease. Now, if you have questions about organ meats or feeding raw, then just leave a comment below. And if you like this video, like it, share it, and tell people about it. Thanks for watching.